And Stuart, yeah, I'll name him. Stuart, if somehow you see this video, just know that you're change your behaviour or walk into the sea. How do, ladies, gentlemen, and others? Welcome back to the channel and to New Music Friday. I'm Rustin Charmaine, and today we're listening to Ethel Cain, Willoughby Tucker, I'll Always Love You. Now, I've been waiting for this one for a while. I did, because of a Ko-fi request. If you want to request that I listen to an album, you can do so on Ko-fi, check the description. And I did Preacher's Daughter. And the consensus for this first album from 2022 is critic score 85, user score 86 after nearly 8,000 ratings. I gave it a 90, and I said it is a beautiful, bleak masterpiece of horrors that I absolutely adored and never want to hear again. Well, I did hear it again, and since hearing it, if you're coming from that video maybe, I've actually upgraded a house in Nebraska to a 98. I'll show you. It was not a 98 in the video. I think it was like a 94. But that song in particular, I have come back to a lot. I find it hauntingly beautiful and incredibly powerful. But certainly the second half, I didn't really want to come back to. And it's fantastic, but it's so depressing. And so when the new album was... The title was, in fact, I think it already was. That title was already revealed before I listened to this one. But when the title became clear that it was talking about the character from A House in Nebraska, I was delighted because I thought, all right, that song's really sad too. But at least he didn't, spoilers, murder her and eat her. So maybe if this album is their story, hopefully it doesn't end quite so horribly. Wishful thinking, probably. We've heard tracks 3 and 4, Fuck Me Eyes and Nels. We are still going to listen to them here in the video. They may well they probably will be at least a little recontextualized within the album. So definitely worth listening to for a second time on the channel, multiple times off the channel. And the other thing to note before I get going is that I am still very ill, and this is quite a long album, an hour and 13 minutes, so I may take a break or two. It's also probably going to be quite heavy going emotionally, so that may also necessitate breaks. This one currently a little lower on the critic score. I've seen lots of hundreds from NME, who I do now trust these days. Didn't back in the day. Anyone else that I respect the opinion of? Pitchfork 67, shocker. I wonder if Knobhead will be even lower. Oh, he's not reviewed it yet. Rolling Stone 60. The ambitious pop outlier's latest, Willoughby Tucker, I'll Always Love You, is haunting but lacks the dynamism of her best work. Huh. So the dynamism, you mean like the... What do you mean? Is it that dynamic? Well, the genre here, the main one is listed as slowcore, suppose, but it's like ambient. It's kind of doom metal at times. I guess that's what they mean. I wonder if it is lacking that. It is a prequel. The Ethel character isn't as depressed at this time. She's still depressed, but she's not being tortured, murdered. So maybe that's why. I don't know. Let's get into it. But before we do, RustinCharmaine.com. Yay, look at this. Look at this cool logo. We've got t-shirts and stuff. It's fantastic. Argo, they're a wonderful artist, and they made this logo for me. And I have put it on products that you can buy to support the channel. Head over there, and if you pay attention to the corners of the screen, you may well see a discount code at some point pop up during the video that you can use. And also above my head right now, oh, it's just gone, sorry. If you go to ko-fi.com/ArgoVelaArt, you could get your own Ko-fi piece of artwork. Check out their Ko-fi too. Yeah, all right, that'll do. Let's listen to this and try not to get too emotionally unstable about it. First track is called Janie. For anyone wondering why some lyrics are in gold, it's because that's because Hayden herself has annotated them. I won't be reading them on this listen, because on this first listen I just want to hear it for myself. May go back through them another time. If you'd be interested in watching me do that, let me know. This is very pretty.
Smell of mildew. I wanna die in this room.
Shades of House in Nebraska already.
I still shake just by nature. Easy to hate. Easy to blame.
Kind of like easy listening rock at the minute, feels like.
Come on, hurt me.
Kind of grungy as well.
I'm wide open and deserving.
It's still self-loathing though.
Please don't leave me. I'll always need more. Please leave open your most quiet door. I know she's your girl now, but she was my girl first. She was my girl first. I can see the end and the beginning of everything. And in it, you don't want me, but I still play pretend like I don't watch you leaving. I will always love you. I will
Is there a male voice harmonizing low there?
love you. I will always love you. It's not looking good. But did it ever? Low stakes, low faith. But I will wait. I will wait. I will wait. I will wait. You keep changing. I will stay the same and turn the page to find it blank, except for my last name. I know you have heard, but she was my sister first.
So this feels kind of like the title track, in that Okay, I think we're done. But, well, yeah, let's get that done too. This feels like it might be kind of the title track in that we have the I Will Always Love You here, which is in the title of the album. Well, not quite. It's the title of the album is I'll Always Love You. Some of it will come back. But the whole Me Smell of Mildew, I Want to Die in This Room very much reminds me of House in Nebraska in that kind of if we died here tonight, I'd die yours kind of thing. It just very much reminded me of that song. I know I've just listened to it, but it kind of hit me in that same way. As does the self-loathing and self-deprecating that goes on. And so is this implying then that Willoughby took her left her for her sister? And a literal sister as well, hence, except for my last name? Because that's a hell of a thing to do, and a hell of a thing to drop in track 1. In terms of the sound of it, it was, I don't know, like if Pearl Jam just got really depressed and didn't bother structuring the song, which sounds like a criticism, but it's not. I love songs that don't necessarily convene to verse, chorus. Did people on Genius even annotate them? No, they didn't, and you're right not to, because there certainly was no chorus. You could try and argue that is, but it's not really. It doesn't repeat, does it? I'm gonna go 91 right off the rip. If anyone who's seen any of my previous Ethel Cain videos, that won't surprise you. I am very much a fan of this sound of her. In fact, I'm going to stop the sentence there. I'm very much a fan of her. Everything. And yeah, it's so bleak and it's so wonderfully made. And I know that for people who don't like this sound, this does nothing for you, but for me, this does everything. And I loved it. So Janie Cain must have maybe left with Willoughby. And now we're hearing Willoughby's theme. Oh, let's just read this then. See if this says anything. The track is named after the character. It's only true best friend then, so it's her best friend. So I wonder what the last name thing means. So what someone's wrote. Oh, it means her story isn't written. Gotcha. Cool. Willoughby's theme. Instrumental. Okay. So this is like the character Willoughby's leitmotif. So who is he? So far it feels quite free-spirited. Quite whimsical. Definitely like an underlying darkness maybe, but it's almost like an innocence in those really high notes. Is it about to turn? Yeah, it is. Oh, He's gonna be a villain, isn't he? The darkness isn't so underlying anymore. That guitar screaming in the background is so The Crow. Here comes the piano trying to fight back. Or maybe it's confusion. Maybe he's just lost. And the light is still within him trying to find a way out. Hmm. 86. Beautifully done. And now we're going to the two singles that we've heard. First up, Fuck Me Eyes, let's see. Off the back of his darkness theme and his getting with her friend, let's see if Fuck Me Eyes takes on different feeling. It's very much the synthy single like was on the last album. What was that song called? American Dream or something like that? It's just something along those lines, isn't it? American Teenager. What was that? Her hair up to God. Such a good line. Fuck me eyes. Yeah, this line reminds me of a guy I knew who'd come on nights out with us until like 3-4 in the morning and then start work at 6, and he would just go to work, sleep a couple hours in the doorway, wake up and go in. Insane, that boy. This is a great line too. I had a worry. This line at first I had a worry about paedophilia, but now I remember this. It's America, so it's 21.
Jesus, fuck around and come find out. She's got the radio and blasting with a big white smile. Pretty baby with the miles. And when she leaves, they never see her wife and her fuck me eyes. Oh God, she's just along for the ride. She's scared of nothing but the passenger side of some old man struck in a dark parking lot. She's just trying to feel good right now. They wanna take her out, but no one ever wants to take her out.
What did I give this on the single? 91. Good timing. I was pretty committed to no, it doesn't recontextualize, but it does that. No, this is apparently about a cat called Holly. I knew I shouldn't click it. Because there's so much lore and I don't want to read the lore on first listen. Stop clicking on them, Royston. I thought he may have been Willoughby and it may have been about Janie. But no, that wouldn't make sense. This is just a world building song. I talked about it at length on the video where I listened to the singles. You can watch that one, but yeah, it's such a good painting of being trapped in one of those podunk hick towns in the middle of nowhere that the US has so many of. Nowhere fucking near anything. And you're just stuck. Yeah, it goes without saying. Do we improve the 91? I think no. I think 91 nailed it. 91. Next up. Oh, there's a lot written about this. Wow. Next up, Nettles. Alright. What did I give the single? The average is higher. I think I was lower. Yeah, I was 87 and I didn't write anything. I thought I did. Didn't I write something in the video? Did I just not hit post, maybe? Oh. Spoilers, another thing I'm considering looking at. Oh yeah, I didn't open a new tab for it. I just navigated. Yeah, I remember. I'm still tired, guys. I'm still trying to get better from this Crohn's flare. I will do eventually. Thank you, those of you that check in with me. Oh, Nettles is a 97 consensus. It's the highest. 10 higher than I gave it. See if my mind changes when I re-listen. It's a very country sound. Wah, wah, wah.
We were in a race to grow up. Yesterday
That was my impression of a country singer, by the way.
till tomorrow. But when the plant blew up, a piece of shrapnel flew and slowed that part of you. The doctors gave you until the end of the night, but not till daylight. Not till daylight. Time passes slow in the flicker of the hospital light. I pray the race is worth the fight. Made a fool of myself down on Tennessee Street. It wasn't pretty like the movies. It was ugly like what they all did to me. And they did to me what I wouldn't do to anyone. You know that's for sure. Tell me all the time not to worry. Think of all the time I'll have with you. When I won't wake up on my own. Wake up on my own. Held close all the time, knowing I'm half of you.
Here come drums.
Lay me down where the trees bend low.
I love this line as well.
Put me down where the greenery steams. I can hear them singing. To love me is to suffer me, and I believe that. When I lay with you in that old lame room, wishing I was the way you say you are. You could fight a war.
Oh, obviously enough.
Call myself. I want you for me. It's not that hard. That picture on the wall you're scared of looks just like you.
Must be dad or granddad.
Wanna bleed, I wanna hurt the way that boys do. Maybe you're right, and we should stop watching the news. 'Cause baby, I've never seen brown eyes look so blue. All the time, not to worry, not to worry. Think of all the time I'll
I'm not sure what didn't click the first time, but that's the best time so far. 94. Beautiful. Like this twisted love story. Is it twisted? In my mind, I feel like it's imaginary. I feel like she's imagining situations. And I feel like I remember reading that in the Genius annotations, but I still don't want to click them. Because if I go through clicking all these, then we'll be here all day, and I kind of want to maybe do that in a different video where we actually just find the lore stories and read them. Because I believe they're on Tumblr, aren't they? Which is not a website that I think I've ever been on. I think all of the best parts of Tumblr got screenshot and put on other websites, so I just kind of looked at that. Yeah, like this is all like a made-up story of how he nearly died. Is it Ethel about Tucker? Could be. Feels like it, doesn't it? Held close all the time knowing I'm half of you. It's beautiful. This part's... Yeah, he kind of wants to go off and fight in a war. Maybe he did. Maybe that's what this is saying is literal. And she wants to go with him, the way the boys do. And maybe this is set in an age where women couldn't go and fight in the war. Maybe we should stop watching the news because it makes you sad. I kind of do that. I know it's selfish, but it just makes me angry or upset. Yeah, it was beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song. And I think I've made a decision. Looking at the run times of the final two songs, 10 minutes and then 15 minutes, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and my health ain't great. I think most people who watch the channel know that. I'm going to go and have a break now, and then I'll come back and do these 4. So what have we done so far? 5, 10. We've done about 25 minutes of it, and then we'll do another about 25 minutes of it, and then another 20. It works out quite nicely. So I'm going to go and have a little break, and then we'll come and do these 4, and then we'll come back for these 2. When I say break, by the way, it means nothing to you. There'll just be a cut, and I'll be back again. But I do mention it in the videos in case people notice that my mood might be slightly different, or I might sound a little different. I might go and have a bit of food, or maybe not. I don't know. But yeah. I'm not currently physically or mentally well enough to do an hour and 13 minutes straight, especially because I'm not playing it through. I'm sitting and waffling about it, so it's going to be considerably longer than that. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you in literally half a second. I nearly said "I'll do." I don't need to introduce myself again. Willoughby's interlude is next. Maybe it's like Willoughby's theme and instrumental. Let's have a look on Genius and find out. Well, it's definitely a voice just saying something. It is indeed instrumental. Okay. So 7.5 minutes of vibes. See, if it's Willoughby's interlude, I don't feel like Fuck My Eyes or Nettles had anything to do. Well, Nettles probably did have something to do with him, but Fuck My Eyes I don't think did at all. What we have to come is Dust Bowl, A Knock at the Door, Radio Towers, Tempest, and Waco, Texas. Waco? I think it's Waco, innit? Apologies, Americans, I don't know your place names that well. All the ones that are just English place names, I know. But the ones that aren't, I'm afraid I don't. discordant, okay. Should mention, my upstairs neighbour I thought had moved away because he's been gone most of the summer, is back the last few days. And he is a 50-ish-year-old man-child who likes to stomp around slamming things and having a temper tantrum. Likes to scream things as well. Used to have a woman and kid living with him, delighted to say he doesn't anymore. I'm less delighted to say that I think the place he's been all summer is living with a different woman and a different child. And whilst it sucks for me that they appear to have kicked him out, it probably is a good thing. I'd rather he be loud and annoying for me than probably abusive to them, so hopefully he dies soon. Or what I hear through the ceiling is entirely misconstrued, and when I hear slams and screaming and him shouting, "Go and fuck him then," over and over again, it's all actually just them rehearsing a play. But it's probably not, is it? Is this story fitting the music that I'm telling it behind? Nearly called the police once. I moved in here 3 years ago. 3 years and a few weeks. And it was on my first weekend here. The first screaming match I overheard. Throwing things. Sounds of things smashing. Mostly him screaming at her, but some of her screaming at him. And then the dawn chorus of "Go and fuck him then, go and fuck him then." And her leaving. Very nearly called the police. And Stuart, yeah, I'll name him. Stuart, if somehow you see this video, just know that you're a cunt. Change your behaviour. Or walk into the sea. Anyway. This is very pretty. And, well, pretty is maybe not the right word, but to me it's pretty. A dark soul like me. The ambience is just opening every gate in my mind. But quite what it has to do with Willoughby, I'm not too sure. There's the sound of waves washing things away. Maybe that's his interlude after he left. It was just like waves on a shoreline. Here and then gone. Here comes some piano. I was just about to say, it hasn't really done much musically though, it's just been like a sound palette so far. I haven't hit the like button yet, and I'll be real, unless this does something in its final 2 minutes, I don't think I'm going to. Ooh. That reverb is crazy. Is that delay? No, it's reverb. And we're going to go straight into Dust Bowl because it's sounding like a Dust Bowl. I just realised my mouth is open that entire time, wasn't it? If you ever want a screenshot of me looking gormless as fuck, there's a plethora to choose from for the last minute or so there. A compliment to the song, really, because I just kind of got completely lost, but it's not getting a like button. It's getting a 77. Really cool little instrumental, cool little ambient sound piece. Didn't flow into Dust Bowl. On an hour and 13 minute album, I got shit for saying this on the last Ethel Cain album, but on an album that's an hour and 13 minutes, did we need that? I don't necessarily feel like we did. Nettles could have just gone into Dust Bowl here, maybe. Well, that's Willoughby, isn't it?
With the holes in his sneakers, and his eyes all over me, driving, slasher flick again, feeling me up as a porn star does. He's watching me instead. 8th grade death pack strike me dead. Of Alabama, laid out in front of your eyes. But all you could see was me. You walked in, you were singing. You tried to wait in 'cause you wanted just to tell me who you were. You were kind. Done to tell me you wait if I have to make sure.
That vocal effect, either she's just singing it, but it sounded kind of like a vocal effect. It's very Bon Iver, weirdly.
Pretty boy, scared of the rain by God. Under the row of your eyelids, with your eyes all over me, watching, hoping the wind blows slowly so I can keep you a moment.
Ooh, what does that mean?
Apart, fell off harder, cooking our brain, smoking that shit.
Yeah, it's just coming.
Smoked in Vietnam. He'd be a writer if he didn't leave all his healthy. Saying if you could, you leave it all. I knew it with the holes in his sneakers, and his eyes all over me, over me, over me, over me, over me, over me,
So she's reflecting on Willoughby having left. So yeah, very prequel to House in Nebraska because it's kind of just talking about. It said Alabama, which is weird. Don't think they're close, are they? Maybe they moved around a lot. Although Nebraska is supplied it's their hometown because his mum's still there. Pretty Boy's scared of the... This is the one that confused me a little, unless I would dig into this. Pretty Boy's scared of the rain. By God, is that just an expression like... fucking hell kind of thing? Tend to the row of your violets with your eyes all over me. Watching, hoping the wind blows slowly so I can keep you a moment. So the winds of time, because what we know is coming is that they end up getting fucked up. You know, we previously talked about wars and stuff, and yeah, they end up going downhill, and maybe that's what she's saying, hoping that the wind would blow slower, the winds of time will blow slower, so they can keep in this moment where he's tending a garden. I imagine that's a metaphor. Maybe not. Maybe he just had a flower bed. Go on then, I'll click this one. Just this one. Violets often symbolize modesty, innocence, mourning. Tending to them suggests nurturing and caring of something fragile. Okay. Meaning herself then. It's another sad love song. And I adore those. Especially from Ethel Cain. I'm gonna go... 89. I'm not quite going to crack 90 for that one. I'll hide my face. There you go. It's beautiful again though. A knock at the door.
Sitting in the state bed, you with both your fists, and you're scared of one.
Been hearing jail being called pen for ages, and I never put it together until I just saw it written penitentiary. It's not a word we say in the UK.
So I'm still scared of
I love this kind of polarizing state.
Love it all the same.
Gurney Halleck. Just a little Dune joke for you there. So let's say I've got a minute. So Satan's in the state pen, so Satan can't get to us, and you're here with both your fists, so you're not scared of no knock on the door. So he'd only be scared of Satan knocking at the door. Whereas Ethel, everything she's loved it straight to death, so she's scared of that knock on the door. And I think that's a different knock on the door. I think that's the either metaphorically death knocking at the door, or at death's door, or the police knocking on the door to tell you someone's died. Maybe because she saw her friend die when she was younger. And now she pays super close attention to people that she loves, knowing that they could slip away at any moment. Song is absolutely beautiful, by the way. While I'm saying something like that, I'll do that. Let me hear those finger slides on the acoustic guitar. Beautiful. So organic. Feels like I'm there. Or they're here. Fucking hell. The atmospheres that they can build with so little. Is this just Ethel again? Yeah, that she can build. No, they'll be musicians, they. Are we getting these final lyrics, or have I missed them? Was I telling my shitty Dune joke over the top of them, maybe? Sorry. This song was fantastic. Yeah, I kind of already explained what I think it's saying. Hayden's clearly already annotated saying exactly what it is saying. I'll look at that another time. Tell me if you want to see it. I've said that enough now, I'll stop saying that. But yeah, my read of this is just like, again, this is the same guy who wanted to go to war, who, is just a bit of a small town man, and like, he knows that Satan himself can't come to the door, so anyone else who does he's not afraid of. But she very much is, because she's lost people. But she's afraid in a different way. Not that someone's going to come to the door wanting to kill them, but that the news is going to find its way to her door that something's happened to him. And he claims not to be afraid of that, but maybe he is. Excuse me. Sorry, that'd been coming for a while. The nausea is really bad today. I've been fighting. I'm actually impressed that I've made it this far through the video. Sorry. Crohn's disease is very, very annoying at the minute. One more song and then I can have another break. Well, I could have another break now. It's a good night. There's no rule. I'm going. I gave Nettles 94. It's not quite on Nettle. It's not quite on Nettle's level. So see, anything like that, when I'm this sleep deprived and tired, I just stumble over it. And then because I try and plow through, I just end up going Nettle for a while. It's really frustrating. Radio towers. Instrumental. Alright. There was like a heart rate monitor. Oh, there it is again. Okay. So have they grown old? Is this the story of the end of Willoughby Tucker's life coming up? In Tempest and Waco? I guess that kind of makes sense for Tempest, wouldn't it? Willoughby dies in the next song. Wish I hadn't read that now. Oh well, sorry. Yeah, it has to be a reference to... It could be a storm, but it's probably going to be the Tempest, isn't it? I don't know why I googled it to see that. I don't know what it means. I'm not feeling a break. I'm feeling we go into Tempest. Because maybe you could have been death knocking at his door. And he claimed he wasn't afraid of it, but he is. So maybe they did get to grow old together. Maybe he did come back. I really want to read the lore, but I don't want to do it in the video. See, this is so much better than Willoughby's interlude. Because there's more going on. It's not just the sound palette. Like we have the monitor beeping. But more than that, we have like these resonating chords that are kind of delaying and decaying. So far the track ratings: 91, 86, 91, 94, 77, 89, 93. So no House in Nebraska style standout 98. I think he even gave like Family Tree 95 as well. But the reason why the rating for the album was 90 was I feel like in the back end of Preacher's Daughter wasn't as strong as the front end. So far the second half of this album has gone 89, 93. And this is going to get an 84 on a like. Not as good as Willoughby's theme now, which got 86. This gets 84. Whoa, move the chair. And now we're going to Tempest. 10 minutes and 1 second. Oh, and you know what? It went smoothly. Extra point, 85. Don't read ahead. Be patient, Royston. Feels like a bright light. Pick your flowers, calling back. The sinister edge of that guitar coming through. Sorry about that, everyone. My mother's trying to call me. Let's go back. I dare say, sorry about that. I dare say the video, for you, you'll have still been hearing the music. I wasn't. You swing from your neck with the hopes that someone cares. Crazy line. I'm gutted I missed it. Are these then the ghosts of her ancestors? Because they're coming through. Because Willoughby was meant to be her first love, or maybe they got back together after all her other. No, they can't because she got killed. this him? Reincorporating this again. I'm gonna regret this, it's crazy. How are we 6.5 minutes in? Okay, so it is from his perspective. This feels like it was written before it came out. What did she do? Does this make the house in Nebraska even sadder now? Because he didn't just leave and now won't come back to his hometown. He died. And she drinks and deludes herself into thinking that he just left because she can't handle the fact that he's dead. That would make more sense as to why his mother still checks in on her. And why he literally never comes back home even to see his mum. So in Nettles, he was dying. It wasn't a made up thing. Okay. Well, the song's brilliant. It's getting a 94, I think. Joint best on the album so far, with the aforementioned Nettles. So what can be in Waco, Texas? Is that it? Have I got that right? I guess I'll have to read all the Tumblr things and find out. Or do I not, and do I just leave it with my own interpretation? Maybe listen to these albums back to back in my own time. A 15-minute and 16-second song. Waco, Texas. Let's get it done. I never had that second break, did I? Let's go. Okay, bit of feedback. I haven't drank much for how long we've been recording. That's probably not good. I should consciously do that more. When I'm constantly talking in the middle of a Crohn's flare on a hot day, I should drink more. Don't read ahead. If you put words on a screen, I'm gonna read them. It's imaginary.
1998.
Died in 1998.
Never had a day. I keep the pictures hanging where the world can see 'em. I hope we die today. Save me from another late night of red eyes. But then the morning inside. I liked him 'cause his rule was do whatever you like, and I tried. Alright, now I'll wear these scars for life. I loved you and it hurt inside too. But in the low light, you know I'd do anything for you. You know I'd do anything for you. You know it's true, 'cause I've said it to you. Held in my arms, I swore I'd be good to you, be good to you, be good to you. And then sat and watched as you walked away from me, from me, Yeah, you've changed, but did I ever know?
Yeah, I'm really not sure.
Or did I hold you?
He died or he left. There seems to be messages about both.
Near in your room.
Maybe him dying was her fantasy because it was easier than thinking that he left.
And I by the TV.
Easier to mourn than
No one's
think about why he didn't want her.
Do you hate me? When this is over, maybe then we'll get some sleep. I've been picking names for our children. You've been wondering how you're gonna feed them. Love is not enough in this world, but I still believe in Nebraska dreaming. 'Cause I'd rather die than be anything but your girl. I never meant to hurt you, but somehow I knew I would. Will it be like this forever, forever, forever?
See, this reads like he's dead.
Into your body and fix you if I could. Will it feel like this forever, forever, forever? Are you angry? Do you hate me? And darling, time may forgive me.
There's that low harmony again.
You know it's true.
song. Weird Christian cult, not Christianity specifically, branch to religions. That's some knock at the door, I guess. So they thought that love would keep them happy on its own, but it didn't, and he either left or died or killed himself. Or maybe got injured in an accident and they didn't want to something. '96, best song. Horrible fucking song, but I love it. I'm gonna hold on, just about. Might have called. Have a quick drink. So I wrote on the last album that it was beautiful and horrible and I never want to hear it again. I feel that same thing again, but I'm not going to lie and say I'm not going to listen to it next time. 91, 86, 91, 94, 77, 89, 93, 85, 94, 96. before. It's heartbreaking hyphenated. Heartbreak is a word. Whatever. She took a most narratively intriguing, seemingly standalone song and turned it into an hour and a quarter of heartbreaking genius that, in return, makes its inspiration even better than before. I gave the last album a 90. 91. I don't know. I don't really know. Combination of I don't know what to say, and also the fact that I'm very Crohn's tired and my mouth isn't connecting with my brain at the minute very well. Partially because I'm quite emotional. It doesn't help. '91. This is an album from 2025. So what we can now see is that for 2025 for albums slots into second. Outrun You All is not an album. If we go just albums. No, Outrun You All, you're an EP, mate. Look, you're there in EPs. I just want albums. You're not an album, dickhead. But yeah, if the year were to end without another album coming out that breaks 87, album of the year voting would be between Bon Iver, Sable Fable, this album, Bodies by Thornhill, and Never Enough by Turnstile. If anyone doesn't know, I'm going to do end of year awards, and some awards I'm going to pick for some kind of the scores I've given through the year will do it for me. But then the actual winner is going to be decided by a poll on the YouTube channel. So if you want to make sure you're here when that stuff happens, or see other videos and stuff, hit subscribe. Yeah. So from me, Royston Charmaine, and from my channel founders, to exist, Cabbage, Kate, and Hannah. Until the future, be happy.